Hello, all you beautiful people out there. This is Najma Razvi, and today I'm not going to show you any beauty tips. I'm not going to show you any recipe, but I want to discuss a very important topic. It is sensitive and also a very important topic. So I would it was on my mind from a long time to discuss something like that. So I would like to say that it is my experience. When I say it is my experience, it doesn't definitely have to be my personal experience. It is my experience from how I have seen life and what all I have seen in life and all that. So I have not prepared for this. I am just talking what I feel like I am talking my heart out. So there is a time when all of us feel low, be it girl, boys, elderly people, or whatever. There is a time we need to cope with that, come out of it, and we can do that only when we start loving ourselves. Let me start with that we need to love ourselves. The first step I would like to tell everyone, be it a guy or a girl or anyone, especially the teenagers and the youngsters now who are mistaken for what love is. I'll just discuss with few things with which you may not even need some beauty tips after that. Because I personally feel if a girl is happy, that is where she glows. Her real beautiful face shows when she is happy. Okay, so when you start loving yourself, it is then you start taking care of yourself, isn't it? When you start loving yourself, you don't take yourself for granted. So what I want to tell all of you all is, yes, love is important. Love does exist. But then you have to see in your partner if he is equally involved in you. And the very beginning of love is respect. If you're getting no respect in your relationship, that's not love. It is not love at all. Because normally in every relationship, be it love or not, respect is the first thing. It is possible for us to have a relationship with respect and no love, but it is never possible to have a relationship with love and no respect. No, that's not love. So when you have to beg for love, when you have to keep showing what you are doing for a person, or you have to keep telling them, okay, this I have done this for you, I have sacrificed this for you, and that person is not realizing it, you don't need to talk about love. They have to understand about it. Be it a girl or a guy, it must be possible in a guy's case as well. I am not pinpointing only girls, I'm just talking about relationship basically. So the first thing, if you love yourself, you will draw a line of respect. You will tell people that, okay, this is my line, you're not going to cross that. For example, this is your line of respect, you're not going to cross that. So let me tell you, the first thing is respect, even before love. So if there is no respect, if you start taking that disrespect from a particular person, then that person gets very comfortable in disrespecting you. And the second harm you will have for yourself is you will get used to taking that disrespect. So there is a line of respect. If you start taking disrespect from a person and say that, okay, I love this person, I'm anyhow going to continue because I love this person. No, because there is no respect. Okay, so the very first mistake you will be doing is doing a mistake of choosing a partner who's not respecting you. Only thinking that, okay, this person, I am in love with this person, so okay, if he disrespects me or if she disrespects me, I'm going to continue because it is love. No. At least from their side, it is not love if they are disrespecting you. Even you have to do the same. You shouldn't disrespect a person in a relationship. If you disrespect, then you are not loving that person. So disrespecting a person is not love. If you love someone, you will not disrespect that person. And if someone is loving you, they will not disrespect you. So the very first thing you will see is respect. There is no love, there is no relationship relationship with love if there is no respect. Okay, just an ordinary person, a casual person with whom you have a hi hello, even he respects you or she respects you. It's only then you have, like, if there is respect, you have friendship. If there is respect, you have a relationship. So the relationship of love, and at least for choosing a partner to marry, that is for life. If there is no respect, forget it, because that is not going to last. And when our parents say that okay, he's not good for you, she's not good for you, that's out of some experience they are saying. They're not telling us just because they don't want to accept your love marriage or something. They definitely have a lot more experience. It doesn't sound sense when you're too young. It happened with me as well. When you're too young, you're into things like, you don't understand why your parents are stopping you. When they stop you, the only thing you think is, they just don't want me to marry a person I choose. No, they have a reason for it, because they have experience of life. No matter how old you grow, they're still elder than you, and they are still going to have much more experience than you. Set the boundaries in a relationship. Okay, this is where you have to be. Like, this is the limit. You're not going to cross that. No matter how close your relationship is whatsoever, I insist respect is a very important thing. And when parents, as I said, when parents, they stop us, there is a reason behind it. Okay, I have always been hearing it when I was young and all that. Things are making sense to me now when I have experience of life. Like, it's not only my personal experience, as I said, it is the experience from, like, what all I have seen. I'm not a very young girl. I myself have a 11-year-old child, so I have experience. I'm not like a teenager or something. So things when are making sense for me, maybe you will find it's too late when things are making sense for you. So try and fix things when it is early. So when our parents, I don't say only our parents, like when elderly people, when they say that when you need to get married, you have to get married in a family like which is financially better than you. And when you get a daughter-in-law, you should get it from a family which is a little lower than you. That makes sense to me now. The only thing is, when you get a daughter-in-law from a family a little less than your status, so what will happen is she will definitely be happy as she comes, because the standard of living is already high for her. It has changed. And when you go, only the first satisfactory thing will be, okay, I have a better life. Okay, it may sound rude or whatever, but things like this matter, and it does matter when you're thinking about a long-time relationship. So when I say long-time relationship, it is definitely marriage. So make sure where the person is coming from. This video, I am specially talking about girls. I don't know if guys can relate. Maybe they can relate. I'm talking about girls because we change the family. We go into that family. We need to compromise. For guys, they have to compromise as well, but I cannot talk from their point of view because I did not experience a guy's life. So what you have to do is, when you are wanting to enter a family, you make sure what the roots are. You know a guy, and with a guy itself, you don't decide what life is going to be. No matter wherever he grows up, whatever he does, his roots are from where he's coming. And definitely family does matter a lot. When you talk about family, like a guy who's disrespecting a woman is definitely, I'm sorry to say that, is definitely not raised by a woman who has taught him how to respect women. Because I don't think any woman would teach a guy to disrespect another woman. I have a son myself. I would never appreciate him, even now at this age of 11, for him, like talking about, if at all tomorrow when he grow up, he has a wife, he will be okay, he has to respect me, he has to love me, he's not going to leave me, that is for sure. And we girls, we never want them to leave their mothers or whatever. So when he says no, I will okay, he's too young now to talk about it. Maybe he'll just say that, okay, I will give you priority, I will throw her out of the house, I will judge her on what you are telling me or teaching me. I would not entertain him from right now. I would tell him she is equally important. She is a girl who's leaving a house and everything and coming to you. And I am sure, like, at least for what all I have seen in life, I don't think a girl will break a house, a marriage, because it means a lot for a woman. Maybe it does for guys also, of course it does. But then there are few things when you have to compromise on your respect. You're not going to compromise. You're not going to compromise on your respect. Be it your in-laws, your husband, your life partner, your boyfriend, whoever it is, the first thing is he has to respect you. And only when he respects you, is then his family is going to respect you. It is only like the respect they show. Do not ever trust a guy who is good to you in public and like just to show it off, and he's not good to you when you're alone with him. That is not the right person. Okay, so when it comes to in-laws, you have to serve your in-laws because they are elderly. Even our Islam doesn't say that you have to be their slave or something. You don't have to be, but you do it out of your love and out of the respect you have for your partner, for your husband. Because you respect him, if he keeps you happy, you will keep his family happy. That's how it works. So just imagine he's not respecting you, just the word love and the tag he's given you, marriage, okay, and after that loaded you with kids and all that. You are not committed to compromise your life and your happiness and your respect for all your life just because you are into this relationship. I am not provoking anyone to get out of their marriage or anything. I'm just being practical. I am saying if things like that are happening in your life, talk about it. The only solution is not just breaking a relationship or anything. When I say all this, that when you don't get respect and all this, I'm not saying walk out of it. I'm just saying talk about it. There is always a solution, that is conversation. You can just talk and make people understand, look, this is going beyond my limit and this is like, I find it as a disrespect. Please stop. Please stop. First of all, you don't have to teach your partner. He has to understand himself. Okay. So this point can be seen when you're not married. When you're not married and not committed and not having kids and in-laws and all that, okay, you can discuss and you can part your ways if you want to. But if you're married, I understand this is a big commitment. So what remains now is discuss, talk, but do not continue with what is happening. Just do not continue with what is happening and just like, okay, this is my qismat, this is my fate, it was written for me. No, even Allah did not ask you to do that. Even in our religion, we are not taught to be a slave. Women, she has her own rights. She has a right to ask for her happiness. She has a right to live. She has a right to live a respectful life. In fact, people go through a lot and finally we start thinking, oh, because I went through all this, oh, finally this person married me because my circumstances were like this, my life was like this, he had done a favor. No, it is not like that. No one is doing a favor to no one. Every girl is special. Every girl is beautiful. Yes, all you girls, listen to me. Everyone is special in some way or the other. I may not know to cook. I may know to do makeup. I may not know many things which many girls out there know. So everyone is talented in their own way. Listen to me, you guys, you girls are all talented in your own way. Be it small or big, we are all born special. Everyone has some talent. We did not come in this world just to be someone's slave and finish our life. We live once and we have to live happily. The only relationship you have, the closest relationship would be with your husband, your in-laws, your kid. If you're not happy with it, be it your child or your husband or your in-laws, discuss with everyone. When you start feeling uncomfortable, when you start feeling that you're not getting enough respect, I insist on respect because respect is a backbone of every relationship. When there is no respect, it is not going to stand strong. That's the reason everything I'm saying, I am relating it with respect. Okay, we have to compromise as girls, but we don't have to compromise all our life. We don't have to compromise on the basis of losing our respect completely. When you're getting love, at the cost of losing your self-respect, please do not get that love. And the other thing, when you choose a partner, our parents start like talking about what is he earning, what is he doing. It may sound rude, I am repeating it, it may sound rude, but things like this are practical, which is going to save you from the troubles you will have tomorrow. So when they ask you what is he earning, it's not because they want to talk about money or they want you to marry in a rich family or they want you to be a millionaire or something like that. No. When he cannot make a living for himself, how is he going to look after you? How is he going to look after you? All the talks like दाल रोटी खा लेंगे, जहाँ बैठना है बैठ लेंगे, रोड पे जिंदगी गुजार लेंगे, all that is senseless. It is not practical. You cannot live on the road. That is not possible. So girls, please get practical in life. Please get intelligent in life. Don't get carried away with the word love. Only if that person says, okay, I love you. Apart from that, he does nothing to show you love, not even respect. And then you get carried away thinking it is love. Okay, I am going to accept whatever he is saying. I am going to take his words, insulting words, the way he's behaving with you, the way he's treating you. Every phone call you have to do, every text message you have to do. That is not love. That is called begging for love. There are like millions of people in the world. Please look for the right person for you. This is a very important topic. Like from yesterday, I wanted to record this. I was not feeling well. So there are times when you feel low, you just need to talk, you need to discuss. So this is the right time I would get like every important point in my mind, which I can speak. I don't have to write it down because that wouldn't be like the real natural me, what I want to say. So I would like to say, all you girls, be beautiful. You are beautiful. Know your worth. Draw a line of respect. Listen to your parents. They are not talking just like this. They are not talking just for the sake of talking. They are giving you advice out of their experience. So you cannot just go and tell your parents, like, what did you do in your life? You're giving me advice. You did not have a good life or whatever. It is because of that they are giving you advice. Do you get it? Because they maybe did not do few things which they had to. So they are giving you advice out of that. So that is going to be a brilliant advice because that is coming from an experienced person. We are not experienced. I am much more experienced, maybe out of many who are teenagers and very young girls and all that. But I am not going to be as experienced as my parents. Never. Because they are always going to have much more experience than me. There are few things which you get carried away. You think, okay, this is life. I am going to live like this. Okay, my mom is stopping me for just because I choose the guy for myself. No, they are not stopping you only because of that. They are stopping you because there is a reason for that. So when they stop you, just ask them the reason. I am not telling you to blindly follow what they are saying. When they are giving you a genuine reason, like a genuine reason why they are not choosing that guy, accept what they are saying. When they are not giving you a genuine reason, like, few little things which may not matter, and they are just, I'm not saying like every parent will stop you only because there is a reason. It's possible that there is no reason, like a very little kind of a reason which you will be able to manage. Then you explain to them. Like everything can be sorted with a conversation. And to have a healthy and a nice conversation with which you will have some solution, you need a person who has brains. You just cannot conversate with a fool. So, individual women, every woman, she deserves respect, she deserves happiness. As I said, the face packs, the makeup, everything we put, and if you're not happy from within, if you're not being respected for what you are, if you are not like that glow, on your face would be only made up. When you're happy from within, no girl can look as beautiful as a beautiful smile she would have with the happiness from within. That's the most beautiful thing. And when you're happy, you do everything. When you are respected, you feel like giving respect as well. And one more thing I would end with is fight for your rights. Fight for your rights. We have all the liberty and we have the independence to fight for our rights. Like, there are so many things around you, like, which is showing you what a woman's position is in life. Okay, even after that, if a person is not able to respect that, if a person is not able to respect you or your love, fight for your rights. You have all the right to fight for your rights. If you have been insulted, if you have been thrown out of a relationship for no reason, like just some silly excuses, when you have built up with lots of energy, you put in a lot of you in that, and finally you see that you are not you in that relationship. You have forgotten yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself, and you have made people comfortable in disrespecting you, and also you have got used to that disrespect. So when it comes from any other person also, you will feel, okay, fine, I have been treated like this always, so it's okay. Then respect seems to be like, okay, this person is giving me respect, am I worth it? I was always being disrespected, I'm getting used to that. No, this is where you lose yourself. This is where you start like, disrespect is okay. Okay, it's okay if he's slapping me, it's okay if he's not being good to me, it's okay if he's using bad words for me. Whatever it is, I have love. He has love for me. He doesn't have love for you if he's not respecting you. And one more thing, when you go to a family, like get married and go to a family, you're going like trusting that person completely, that he is going to support you whenever there is some ups and downs in life. It always happens when you live with a family, when you are connected to some other family. It is definitely different from what your family is. No matter if you're going out of your country or staying in your place or whatever, it is definitely going to be different from your house. So we need to compromise. So you cannot conversate with a fool. Like, you know what? People who are confident, who have a class. I'm not talking about class when they have money. Class doesn't come only by money. Class comes like when you have sense to talk, when you have respect for the person who's talking to you, when you have that much sense that, okay, this person is talking to me for a solution, not for a problem. Only then you can talk to a person. Class is not coming from money. They can be a beggar who's sitting on the road, can have a perfectly decent conversation with you than a person who's sitting in a palace. It doesn't come from money. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about class, which every individual has. And let me tell you one more thing. This class is coming only from your roots, only from what you are taught, only from your surroundings. If you are taught in your life, okay, it's easy, it's okay to just insult a woman, it's okay, she'll bear with it, she's a woman, I am the man of the house, that's not going to work. If he's taught that, no matter wherever he's growing, no matter whatever his studies are, no matter wherever he has gone in his life, no matter how much ever he earned in his life, he has not earned that basic sense in his life to respect a woman. Don't give the pleasure to others for disrespecting you. You're not going to be disrespected and continue a relationship just saying, okay, he loves me, okay, he's giving me food, that is his duty to give you. When he's got married to you, a person has got married to you, not even you, even his in-laws, like your in-laws, have to do that. If he's getting respect in our family, he has to give respect to us as well. For a girl, even if she goes to a different house in the same country, it is not going to be like her house. We need to compromise. I am telling you, the main thing is for the girls. You need to compromise. You need to sacrifice many things. You are going to lower down your standards, like accept the other person's lifestyle and all that. on the basis of how that person is treating you, how much he loves you, how much strong he is going to stand for you when you need that person tomorrow. It's not that you are just going to compromise and going to just carry on like whichever kind of life he is giving you just because he's your partner. And when there is time for him to stay strong for you, he's not there for you. That's not life. We have a lot to do in life. Every individual is beautiful. Every girl is beautiful. Please, the first thing when you choose a partner, when you're single, just get out of that relationship when there is no respect. And when you're married and when you have commitments, when you have kids and all that, everything gets difficult. But then do not just continue, okay, this is fine, he's used to doing that to me, my in-laws are used to doing that to me, so I'm okay with it. No, you need to have a conversation even if your kids are not respecting you. It goes on and on. If they see your husband or your partner not respecting you, kids are going to follow the same. You build up a respect, you draw a line, this is for me, and then the whole family is going to follow that. And for that, your partner has to be strong. He needs to stand strong with you. And after all this, if at all you're not treated well,